What the just happened? Hey, what's up guys? Sumo11 here. That intro was kind of lame, but here's my review of Dragon Ball Super Episode 5. It's more of a reaction. I go into a little bit of information. But before that, I'll give my quick thoughts overall. And I also want to tell you guys that there's some stuff going on with the channel. And I had a video editor that was good, but it was a free trial, so it ran out, so I can't use it anymore. It was only for 30 days, and Windows Movie Maker for Windows, what is this, 7 or 8 or something like that, it's not good. The one for XP, which was much better, where I could put in multiple images in the video, it seems like there's just like a really big hassle to like using this program, and I can't really figure it out. I've seen it done in a video, but it's just like that's too much work, so I'm not going to do that. So there are multiple images in the video. Someone requested it. It's not going to be in the videos anymore, so yeah. My quick thoughts overall over Dragon Ball Super. They're turning the movies into arcs within the anime and adding more content, but it feels like filler. Like, it's not that bad, but it's kind of boring. And Dragon Ball Z had a better pace than Dragon Ball, if you ask me. This seems more like the Dragon Ball pace. And I think the pacing in this anime sucks, to be honest. And the movies are condensed. The movies are condensed, you know, when they're made, but they're made in a way where nothing should be added to them. Because, like, they're trying to add content to these movies, and I'm just like, this doesn't fit here. Because movies are quick and everything, and this whole story thing isn't big enough to be expanded on into an entire arc, except with the stuff that Beerus said at the end of the movie. I like the opening and the ending. I think those are cool songs. And in the opening, I like the part with Goku and Vegeta walking, and the song, and the you know the part, you know. And I also like in the ending, it shows Goku growing up and really all the cast of characters. You know how they're just one big happy family. But in the anime, it just seems like not much is happening. Some people have dropped the anime already. I think that's going a little bit too far, but other than that, those are my overall thoughts on Dragon Ball Super. Now, I saw some articles about the animation before watching this episode, which sucks because I don't really get to give my personal opinion on it. I saw it, so I noticed it within the episode. I know cartoons and animes have different animators for each episode, but whoever animated this should probably be fired or maybe get a pay cut. I mean, what the heck was this? It's 2015. Animation shouldn't look like this. There should be little to no mistakes. I don't think I sound harsh saying that. Some people actually think this animation's okay. I disagree with them. Now, I definitely think I would have noticed this even without the articles. It's very apparent. It's very in your face. When I was watching this, it's like, oh, ooh, that's not good. And it reminded me of Naruto vs. Pain, which also had bad animation too, and I don't think that was actually explained. It's like a few years ago, I'm just watching Naruto weekly, and it's like, oh, this animation, what's wrong with it? It's not getting better. So basically, Whis and Beerus arrive on King Kai's planet. Gregory is trying to tell Goku to be quiet while King Kai handles Beerus and Whis, but they already know that Goku's inside, and Goku can't sense any ki coming from Beerus, and that's kind of important. King Kai calls Goku out and tries to make him act respectful, and it's a really fun moment with Goku calling Beerus sir and stuff like that. And Beerus and Whis are about to leave the planet, but Goku, because Goku knows nothing about the Super Saiyan God that Beerus had a dream about. I'm not sure if they changed it. I'm not paying that much attention. I'm not sure if they changed it for being a dream. I believe it was still a dream in this, because certain things have changed. Not like major changes, but certain things are changed. But Goku wants to fight Beerus, and I was excited to see what the anime would actually do with this fight, but I regret that completely. I was hoping to see Goku use each form on him instead of going straight into Super Saiyan 3. And the problem with that is that Goku just isn't that good. So he goes Super Saiyan and he begins to fight him. And the animation is really bad. It looks like they just took an image of Beerus and moved it from side to side. I mean, you're supposed to draw frame by frame. You're not supposed to be using models. Is that even considered? I don't know that much about animation, but it looked like they had a static image of Beerus and they were just moving it back and forth. That's not how you animate. You're supposed to draw everything. And it loses detail when the characters are far away. I think that's normal, but it loses a lot of detail in this episode. And it looks like a parody or something, or some Newgrounds animation. I don't know if you guys have ever been on Newgrounds. It's basically a place where you can post like your animation and art and all that stuff. I really used to love this site, but there's no way to censor the site properly, so I stopped going on there. Goku looks weird when he turns around in this episode. Um, Whoever animated this, like, they just didn't care. It's like, oh yeah, this is my last day at work. I don't care. I'll draw some circles. Oh, this looks cool. Yeah, here you go. Or maybe they're just like a newbie or something. And also, the last episode had really thick borderlines. It's not a problem, but again, it's very apparent. It's very in your face, like this. And it honestly looks like fan art at moments, or like fan animation, because they're animating it on their own. They probably don't have that much skill, and it just loses detail, and this is not good. So Goku goes Super Saiyan 2 and he fights him for a little bit. Then Goku goes Super Saiyan 3 and he starts rocking the crimson chin, from Fairly Odd Parents, or he has like a Superman chin or something. It's like really, again, it's in your face. That's not how his chin looks. And the fight loses detail at way too many points to say like, oh, it's okay. Yeah, everyone makes mistakes. No, no, no. There's no way. There's no way you looked at this and you're like, yeah, we can put this on TV. I also don't like how this fight was expanded on. The fight in the movie was cool because they were on the planet. They were on the planet fighting and everything. In this, they actually fly up in the air. And I liked having Goku punch a hole through the planet, which he doesn't do in this. He uses the Kamehameha on the planet and he blows a hole through it, but that's not as cool. It's cooler with the punch and everything. And also the fight was on a smaller scale because it was on the planet. They're in the air and it's like, oh, they're doing all this stuff. I guess I'm looking for like more martial arts rather than like flying around and doing all these energy blasts. I think the car scene's gone. I don't think they actually did that. I think it's too late for the car scene. I like that in the movie. And then there was this really awesome moment where Goku flew away from Beerus because Beerus was about to defeat him, and it was like his body knew that something was about to happen, so he just like moved automatically. He didn't even know. And as in the movie, it takes 2 blows to take Goku down. And still, I like the movie version more. It was just done better overall, and we have Whis eating the entire time. I like the food gag with him and Beerus. And then King Kai warns Vegeta, and it looks like the next episode will be an expansion on the ship stuff. We still have this stuff and the Pilaf stuff. And I can see Beerus being on the ship casually for 2 episodes and the fight lasting about 2 episodes. I hope all the gods don't look like Beerus and Whis. Have some varied designs. We've seen Champa and his assistant, and they look very close to Beerus. I don't want like 12, what is it? Is it 12 universes or 11 or something like that? Yeah, I think it's 12. I don't want 12 Beeruses running around. Overall, it was hard to enjoy this episode due to the animation. I think it really needs to be fixed by the time the DVDs come out. And with all this buzz that this episode is getting, I'm sure someone is being talked to, or maybe someone out there will try to defend their work. And I wouldn't say any regular Joe would notice it, but an anime fan would probably notice the errors in the animation. Anyways, guys, thank you for watching my review of Dragon Ball Super Episode 5. Someone did request an episode review of Dragon Ball Super, so here's your episode review. And I will see you guys later. If you want to add me on social media, it's below. Peace.